This copyrighted telecast may not be reproduced, retransmitted, or used in any form without the authorized written consent of NASCAR Broadcasting. NASCAR would like to thank all of our loyal fans for your continued support, and we hope you enjoyed today's broadcast.
And if you are under caution, you have to come in off of turn 2 and come all the way around. The 70 car has slowed and cars are trying to get around him, and now the caution will fly for the first time tonight.
Okay, Johnny, come on around, pit when you can. As soon as it pits open, come on in. We'll change right sides, guys, get it back through.
Casey Kane, a big run coming off of turn 2, wide open, doesn't see the 70 slowed down, tucks down to the bottom, barely clears him. I'm telling you what, Andy,
because he's been in the top 5 in the percentage of laps led this season, and he doesn't have much to show for it.
Glenn Boyer 3 times here at Bristol, Tennessee. His best finish came at 8th back in the spring of this year. He was 38th in this race a year ago, and we got a car sideways. Lots of flames underneath the hood of the 11 car.
Slide down. It's on fire, hop out.
Looks like that engine finally let go in the 11 car.
You know, if he lost a cylinder,
Looks like the fire has gone out.
if he lost a cylinder, Andy, and dropped the valve through the piston, that would cause the fire, I would think.
And then began to slow down.
Yeah, I'll tell you, everybody behind him did a good job holding on to it, because that thing was dumping smoke and oil, and whether the track was...
I'm proud of this whole race team, and it's the first time I'm going to have a DNF and walk away with a smile on my face, because these guys are going to have to deal with this team for the rest of the season.
And guys, there's plenty of reason for Denny Hamlin to walk away with that smile on his face. Believe it or not, this is only his 2nd career DNF.
Thanks, Mike. You got to wonder, Andy, if this team is now already locked into the chase where they're doing some R&D trouble up across the racetrack. Contact, the 0-1 car is involved. That is Eric Almirola. And, of course, the 84 also there, A.J. Allmendinger.
Let's see what happened here.
Jimmy Johnson's trying to get by these guys. Gets into the 0-1. Kind of a chain reaction here.
Yeah, it looks like Jimmy just gave the 0-1 a shot and lunged them forward into the back of the 84 car.
If you can hang on to those tires and be able to keep the car clean. One car spins around between turns 3 and 4. That is the 6 car of David Reagan, and that will bring out caution for the 4th time tonight. The 40 car of David Stremme, one of those guys that came in and took fresh tires here on lap 398. He just had a little brush with the outside concrete. Caution now being shown, the 6 car of David Reagan. His car loops down in turn 1, so Reagan brings out the caution again here, this time for the 6th time tonight.
They're going to have to work on the car this time. They've got some damage on the right front. Evidently, whatever's causing these spins is, jumped out there and got them again.
Put it in the truck.
They've had enough.
Yeah, this car kept popping out of gear throughout the night, and every time...
Back in Bristol, Tennessee, caution number 5 coming out on lap 395. The 6 car of David Reagan again. The car looping around down between turns 3 and 4. Michael Walker, take a look at what happened up there in the 6 for Reagan.
The car just turned around, looked like for no reason. Stay on that.
Trouble in turn 1. One car goes up across the wall, slams hard. Jimmy Johnson is into the car.
And we're torn up.
Ricky Rudd.
If you can, get it fired up. Come back around if you can.
See, Ricky's car's torn up, but
we can limp around here.
that 48 car got some pretty good damage in that too. Jimmy Johnson.
Let's take a look at this replay. Ricky Rudd gets loose going at the corner. We saw that in the Busch race yesterday. A lot of problems with that happening. And nowhere to go. And you know, that's a hard hit with Jimmy Johnson, but the car doesn't look that tore up in the back of it. These things are going to be led all year long here tonight. That's a strong car. Watch the 42X in here, in the wall just a little bit, barely scraped it. Nothing, not enough to hurt the car.
I don't even think it slowed him down.
I don't think it did either. He's got some right front damage from that last caution that wreck he had. the one with Jimmy Johnson's valve. But look at Tony Stewart.
It's a great battle for fourth. 7 laps to go. Tony's going to try to get all we can get right here.
Boy, Tony's car has really come to life here in the final 75 laps after really struggling back at about 20th spot the first 150 laps tonight.
It's a battle for fourth place right now, and Tony Stewart just got it from Kurt Busch. So Kurt was a little loose getting off the corner off of turn 4 on that last run just then.
Here's Dale Earnhardt Jr. Now remember, he's trying to get in the chase, and he needs to get by as many people as he can and try to get as many spots, particularly this guy here, the 2 car.
It looks like that Kurt Busch is struggling just a little bit right here late, but he's not gonna push it too much. Well, it's just like when I say that, they make contact. Both of these guys have a lot to lose here.
Back up front, Carl Edwards trying to pick up his second win in 2007. The 99 car. There's traffic ahead now in the final laps. We saw last night that Jeff Burton early on, even with the best car, can be taken out when things happen here on the racetrack.
Yeah.
Edwards trying to work slower traffic.
Absolutely. You know, on the Busch race, Jeff Burton went to the top side of Eric McClure, remember, and the right front tire blew out, so anything can happen. Carl's working this thing really easy. We've got 3 laps to go. He can see the checkered flag here shortly if he keeps his fenders clean. He's running up on traffic right now, though.
Bring it home, bud. Just be easy, nice and smooth. Coming to the white flag, buddy. Coming to the white. He's still 15 car lengths back.
That's Bobby Hudson, the spotter for Carl Edwards up on the roof. Just walking him through these last couple of laps.
Carl Edwards could lock himself into the chase for the Nextel Cup if he hangs on and wins it tonight. It would be his second win in 2007. And Carl Edwards will come down and take the checkered flag out of turn 4 as a winner in Bristol, Tennessee. The 7 car spins around. Robbie Gordon is here on the final lap. There's contact. Casey Kane will finish second. Great run for Clint Boyer in third. Tony Stewart all the way up to 4th position, and Dale Earnhardt Jr. rounds out the top 5. And there's Robbie Gordon, the car that had the contact on the final lap. Let's show you what happened to Robbie here just a moment ago.
'29 car, Kevin Harvick gave him just a little bit of help, and again, Robbie holds on to it. He has got incredible car control, guys, and he did a good job saving that thing again. But what about Carl Edwards, our in-race reporter? Brought it home tonight. A domineering performance throughout the night. Great run.
He loves his concrete.
He does, Andy. He's won about all the concrete races right now, and gotta love it.
All right, here comes the signature somersault. The fans love it. Carl Edwards on the door, watching backwards. Jamie's down with crew chief Bob Osborne.
This copyrighted telecast may not be reproduced, retransmitted, or used in any form without the authorized written consent of NASCAR Broadcasting. NASCAR would like to thank all of our loyal fans for your continued support, and we hope you enjoyed today's broadcast.